Hello everyone. Today I'm not doing a gaming video. I want to talk about something bigger than that. The rising anger I see everywhere. Whether it's in games, in politics, in families, and at work, it doesn't matter where it is. It's just a growing anger overall. And in the world, it's not just the US, but in the world in general. It doesn't seem to matter where you look, it's always turning into us versus them. In DVD, it's killer versus survivor, and behavior doesn't listen to anybody. In politics, it's Republicans versus Democrats, and the growing political violence that we see on the news all the time. And recently, it was Charlie Kirk. And we want to have our freedom of speech. We want to protect everyone's freedom of speech. We don't need to be shooting anybody. We need to be protecting everyone's freedom of speech. Be freely and safely be able to do that. So I was very against it. It doesn't matter which political side it was. So it's something I want to bring up. And at work, it's the boss versus the employees. And in Walt Whitman's time, it was a country on the edge of civil war. But Whitman saw something else. He didn't divide us. He tried to unite the country. In this video, I'm going to read a poem about a man who actually touched grass, who walked, listened, and wrote what he saw in all of us. The poem is called The Song of Myself, from his collection, Leaves of Grass. I celebrate myself, and what I assume you shall assume, for every atom belonging to me as good belongs to you. I loaf and invite my soul. I lean and loaf at my ease, observing a spear of summer grass. House and rooms are full of perfumes. The shelves are crowded with perfumes. I breathe the fragrance myself and know it and like it. The distillation would intoxicate me also, but I shall not let it. The atmosphere is not a perfume. It has no taste of the distillation. It is odorless. It is for my mouth forever. I am in love with it. I will go to the bank by the wood and become undisguised and naked. I am mad for it to be in contact with me. The smoke of my own breath echoes, ripples, buzzed, whispers, love root, silk thread, crotch and vine, my respiration and inspiration, the beating of my heart, the passing of blood and air through my lungs, the sniff of green leaves and dry leaves, and of the shore and dark-colored sea rock, and of hay in the barn. The sound of the belched words of my voice, words loose to the eddies in the wind. A few light kisses, a few embraces, a reaching around of arms. The play of shine and shade on the trees, as the supple boughs wag. The delight alone, or in the rush of the street, or along the fields and hillsides. The feeling of health, the full noon trill, the song of me rising from bed and meeting the sun. It's just the overall experience of life in general, the enjoyment of it. You can just almost experience it with them. Just waking up in the morning and experiencing the sunlight. Stuff like that. Have you reckoned 1,000 acres much? Have you reckoned the earth much? Have you practiced so long to learn to read? Have you felt so proud to get at the meaning of poems? Stop this day and night with me. You shall possess the origin of all poems. You shall possess the good of the earth and sun. There are millions of suns left. You shall no longer take things at second or third hand, nor look through the eyes of the dead. nor feed on spectres in books. You shall not look through my eyes either, nor take things from me. You shall listen to all sides, and filter them for yourself. Basically the mindset of all poets. They don't want you to look at the past or the future. They want you to be in the present moment and look at life and experience it for yourself. Try to experience these things for yourself and enjoy them. Alright, so this is where I'm going to stop in the poem. It is 44 pages long, and some of the wording could be misinterpreted as offensive today. Some of those words they used back then are just not words that we use anymore. So I don't want to do the whole poem. I almost made it to page 11 originally, but the message I really wanted to talk about was basically in these lines. And people going outside, enjoying touching grass. We gamers kind of joke around about it. I'm sure we all do touch grass eventually. Enjoy everything that life has to give to you. Be in the present moment and have fun. Even in games or whatever it is, enjoy everything there is to experience in this world. And we are all kind of interconnected. We're all brothers and sisters in this world. My coworker joked around that you're my brother from another mother. I know you're not going to get along with everyone in this world, but we're all part of the human race. We all have to live here. And hopefully we all just want to be in peace with each other instead of constantly being fighting and all this other stuff that, we don't really need to be doing. So yeah, I just think everyone just needs to just chill and relax just like me and have fun. That's what life's all about. Life is short. We want to experience the most of it. So that's it for this video. I wanted to say, especially after some of the horrible things that have been happening on the news and everything else, I just wanted to leave a good message for everybody else. That's it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.